Hello everybody, welcome to the TESLG Season 3 Formula 1 World Drivers' Championship. We are here for the 6th race out of 14 this season here at the Auckland International Raceway here in New Zealand. It's looking to be a quite interesting race, not the best activity so far, but nevertheless we will get underway in qualifying soon enough. And now... And there we go, there's the call. So I unfortunately am not joined by anybody in the commentary box. And it's going to be interesting. A little less activity here today, but that shouldn't stop this from being an interesting session. So here we go, there's Basketek, AMW, Jossie, a few others. I can see the Alfa Romeos and the McLarens there on the leaderboard. So they're all starting to pile up now, or pile up at the end of the pit lane. As they all queue up here in one big blob of just Formula 1 cars. So only about 20 seconds left until we do get underway with qualifying. 15 seconds now until we go green. So from 10 now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are underway for qualifying. 13 drivers on the leaderboard so far. So as they come through here now, 13 drivers so far from what I can see, and only one of these guys are going to get pole 14, so they are loading in here. And as for predictions for pole position, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, Stealthy, he's shown great pace the entire season. Him and S10 really being the only Grand Prix winners this season for their respective teams. So I'm not quite sure what to expect from pole. I'm expecting Stealthy pole position. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't think many drivers have practiced this track. I'm just getting this reference from AMW. He said probably drivers won't bother practicing that much. And if that is the case, and everybody's on a little bit of a level playing field, some obviously can still be faster than others. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if it's more level than other rounds. So, at the moment, it's Earson who set the fastest outlap. To be honest, we could just end qualifying here. This is pretty good. You got Earson, S10, Basketek. Pretty solid top 3, I reckon, in the qualifying there. So 4 different drivers on purple sectors. Wait. Is Leglu signed for Alpine? I don't think he is. And he's not signed. You cannot drive. So 15 drivers, because and AMW 101.7. So the lap times are rocking in. So 12 minutes left in this qualifying session. 16 drivers on the clock now. So it's boiling up, to be honest. And we'll see AMW, I think, still leading the timing sheets. And we'll see later on in this session. And 11 minutes now will be on the clock. So Piluca now on a purple sector lap. All of these guys just on their out laps now. And as he rounds the final corner, Piluca actually goes on to provisional front row. And as they come through here, and it's boiling up. A few minutes to go now, 10 minutes to go. Hello, finally, second commentator in the box. Let's go. So 10 minutes to go at the moment. AMW, Piluca and Barley, top 3. Piravana, Stealthy, and then S10, ESN, Basketech. I love Jossie, Fish on purple sectors. On Fish! Fish, provisional pole position. Fish moves up to provisional pole position. What a lap. What a lap. What a lap. And AMW is on a purple sector, but both AlphaTauris delivering at the moment. S10's crashed in the final corner. But here's AMW. If S10 can't, maybe AMW can.
But his teammate AMW also doing the first sector, Snow is in the middle. Can he improve?
410s, he has to make up. Oh, he slid. You could see the car. It wanted to take off. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's a 102 that lap. It's not enough. It's not enough for provisional pole. So Stealthy down in P4.
Now on a lap. He also drove in Formula 2 yesterday, but he is a F1 reserve driver, so he is driving this weekend.
Who's Lolric?
And then he comes to that, he goes. P13, not a bad lap from him. Vargo,
I don't think Blood realizes this is a lead. What is Stealthy? And Stealthy apparently blocked Piluca.
Blocked by somebody. By Waterman. That is, but
I don't know if he wants to take that to the stewards, get him a penalty.
Could be a penalty there for Waterman.
Yeah, but grid plays penalties. No, but here's the thing, grid plays penalties don't work. Yeah, because of our new race weekend format, Razor's joined. This is pretty good activity, to be honest. 17 drivers.
Goes in nicely there. No collision needed.
Wait, can you hear me? I just want to make sure.
The fastest time at the moment is a 1 minute.
George.
That fight Fish in the Williams.
George, can you hear me?
If I'm correct.
You can hear me?
And Piovano goes into the pits next time. Reason for cross the line. Is he gonna be basket? No, bigger Suga. Not coming around final.
Few drivers are improving. I don't know, to be honest. At the moment, it looks clear for Fish Noob. I mean, it's a small margin, but he's done it. We'll have to see.
As well.
Pardon?
Do I commentate as well?
Yes.
Okay. So I can get my voice ready. I want to do the start lights because I know Dom in the Williams.
Barley's improving. Barley's improving a lot. Hold on. Where can Barley go? 6. Stays 6 fastest. He improves, but not enough to overtake Big.
They're fast. Fast and the best in the first sector. 8 and 3.4 in the first sector.
Big Asuga P5. Wow.
Luca was blocked by Waterman on his lap.
So if Luca wants to take that,
penalty to Waterman.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can't really do grid place penalties because of our new weekend system format. Yeah, so if a penalty is given at all, which is not likely, Razor's gonna cross the line, first lap, and it's 7th. So, and Danny's beat that. Danny's beat that in the Alfa Romeo.
Danny B7.
Big Asuga is still the go. Big Asuga is still the go.
Good iron driver in a McLaren.
Bro, Big Asuga, Big Asuga, I know you're in the commentary box. If you manage to beat Stealthy in this qualifying session, I'll give you 1 Robux. If you beat Stealthy in this session.
Roblox fired to cross the line. He goes.
3rd fastest.
1 minute 8:90. What a lap.
Bro, how has Stealthy almost been beaten by Big Asuga? Big Asuga is the GOAT.
Stealthy and Big Asuga.
And Pudge complaining about Luca
Big Asuga
blocking his lap. Oh, and he just got Stealthy there. Stealthy on a lap into the hairpin. That felt like a committed block from. And Waters here. He probably can. He probably can.
Let's see if he doesn't ball the final corner. He crosses the line and he goes.
And pole. It's provisional pole.
Wow.
What a lap. What about Big Asuga? Big Asuga won't improve. Sad news for Big Asuga.
He goes. 3rd fastest. Wow.
So, big recovery there from S104. 18 drivers. This is actually really good activity. I was seeing it today. I think this is the record.
We just need 2 more, then we have 20.
This is the record for most drivers in a session in the start. No, record was 20. No, I think record was 23 season 2 preseason testing. I'm not sure. 23, I don't know.
Like 20 drivers.
We're never gonna get more than 20, but wow, look at that.
Coming to the line. Stealthy's teammate was on pole. Can Barley improve to get on the front row?
He might. Oh, it's no. It's 8th. He's 8th.
8th. He stays 8th.
Big Asuga's the GOAT. He's beaten Barley by 0.004 of a second.
That's crazy.
He's the GOAT.
Stealthy's got a faster car.
Big Asuga is the GOAT.
2023. Stealthy is Max and Barley is Checo. His car is slower than Max's.
Well, Stealthy Fish front row at the moment. Yep, Stealthy and Fish on the front row. Doesn't look to be changing. And Fridgley's joined.
Nope.
Fridgley in the chat.
Adita is down in 16th. Argo doesn't improve. He's in the 111th.
What's got...
for a lap. I'm going to watch Adita for the rest of his lap. Then I'm going to go to Margaret. Adita is past the best in the first 2 sectors. Can you not bottle it? Oh! Adito crashes. He was such a good
Wait. Stealthy and Fish Noob are both improving on their lap times. They're both gonna have a shot at provisional pole position. 2 minutes on the clock. Fish Noob in the Williams, Stealthy in the Haas. Who's gonna get pole position? Fish Noob will be first across the line, then it will be Stealthy. They both have identical sectors. Up in first, down in second. There's a front wing out of the final corner. Fish Noob won't improve. Can Stealthy improve on his time? No, he can't. But Fish Noob, he hasn't been able to take it away. This is it. If you want to get your laps in now, you have to start setting times now. You have to get your lap in now.
Watch it for a minute.
And yeah. We can put on a show. Put on a show, lads. Put on a show.
Water bars are the best in the first sector. But there's still one car left on the track. Walt, he can improve and probably get pole. Let's see.
And is AMW cooking something? A show for the lads.
He's about to.
We'll see. AMW is gonna wait till the last minute. They're waiting for the last minute to go. They're waiting for the last minute to go. They're actually gonna cook. Oh my god, who else is participating in this? There's AMW, Dom, and that's it. That's it. Dom and AMW are just lined up.
He bottles it.
Who?
Oh wait, Walt, but
Walt bottled it. He needs to get a lap in. It's not enough for P17, but at least he starts on the grid. At least he starts on the grid. That's all that matters. Wait, AMW and Dom, they're going to cross the line to set their final lap times now. Two drivers have a chance of setting provisional pole. Is it going to be Dom? Can Dom and AMW set some pole lap times? They're all crossing the line now. Pyluka 5th. Razor Hyper will sit in 9th. S10. He doesn't have to improve much. He only has to improve by a 10th to get pole.
S110 comes to the line. He goes. Does it improve?
He's not done it. He's not done enough. But what about Dom G and AMW? Oh, and Dom G's bottled it. Dom G's bottled it. And I don't think AMW has done enough either. I don't think he get it. Danny 10th, Pierre 12th, Aditya 17th.
Can he improve? Let's find out. Final corner, Jossie bottles it.
Jossie's bottled, but here comes AMW. Oh my god! And someone's had a massive crash. AMW's been done a spectacular flip, and he's decided to chop his car in half.
No improvement for everyone.
So is that it? No more drivers?
Yeah, no more drivers, I think, yep. No more drivers.
Yeah.
5 and 4.
That's it. No more drivers on laps. Wow. What did we think of that, ladies and gentlemen? What did we think of that?
Yeah.
Pretty overpowered grid, I would say. Fish Noob, 2nd place on the grid. That's going to be a good starting position for him in the Williams. But it's one thing to qualify, but it's another thing to race. So we'll see where these drivers stack up.
My garage is right next to the bigger Suga. So
The bigger Suga.
Bro, my garage is so close to the pit lane, I don't even need to get the safety car. I can just get the safety car and I'm already on the track. The minute you guys call safety car, I spawn my car and bam.
Yeah. Easy.
But apparently my HUD doesn't work, so I can't jump out of my car for some reason.
I don't know. All you need to do is just drive the car and it should be fine.
Yeah.
This is it though, predictions.
Chris needs to go pee.
Yeah, he needs to hurry up though, S10. He needs to hurry up. We'll wait an extra minute if we have to. You know, it's important. It's very important measures.
Extra minute.
Yeah, in it.
Can I do the start points?
Well, 18 drivers, 1 winner. Is S10 back? Or I guess all we can do is wait.
Yeah. Yeah. You know when you're doing like the start of the race, like the start lights?
Yeah.
And then like commentate it, like so the start of the race, not like the form, but like the start of the race. Can I just like commentate the first lap and then you commentate the rest?
Yeah, sure, you can go for it.
Cool.
It's right now.
Alright, I'll get my safety car at the back of the room now because any moment.
Any moment now.
Commentator is miserable. Stop talking over each other.
Alright, he's back.
What commentators do on Sky?
Alright. Alright. Join.
I don't think S1 is ever gonna come back until tomorrow. I'm join the race.
He said he's back. He said he's back. Yeah, he's there. There's 2 Alpha tires on the grid.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Ignore me. I'm just.
Alright, so keep these people entertained. I need to read out the starting grid for today's race.
I got disconnected. See, tell them not to flood the chat because then people are gonna lag and then I'm gonna get disconnected, you know?
I'll try to control it during the race.
Yeah, because I don't want to get disconnected in the middle of the safety car code.
Big is a... Oh yeah, Big. Yeah, he is. Well, they're gonna come up to the grid now. 24 laps of racing. Just make sure that they all line up on the grid in their correct positions.
Everyone is on the grid. Everyone.
We're gonna have to wait for Mads, but there's no numbers if you're that far back, I don't think. Yeah, they're all lining in their grid spots.
We have a season. We're still there.
Wart should be, yeah, Wart's coming. Wart's on the way. Line up. Alright, Wart's here.
What are they waiting for?
Wart at the back.
Why are they lining up there?
I don't know.
Line up good with the back. Move it.
Stay. Williams is going.
I'm missing something.
Alright, everybody is ready to race, and I will let you take it from here. Here we go. It's your stage now.
2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go for the using Grand Prix. Lights out, and away we go. Brilliant start there from W there. We have the safety car at the back of the grid for no reason at all. But we have, I think somebody crashed. Fraser crashed. Razor's out of the race. It's only been the first corner and somebody's out. That's not a good thing. But Stealthy lead followed by S110. Fish, AMW, Paluca, Barley, Big Asuga. But Razor is out of the race. What a tragic start for this New Zealand Grand Prix. But we have a car is crashed the first lap, but in the Ethan, Barley, Paluca, Danny, Kirvana, Basket, Bolo, Jossie, Wood, and Adita. But now it's a fight for the lead that matters. So now, as we are coming to start the third lap of the race, I'm going to leave the commentary now to my friend F1 fan.
Yes, thank you. Two drivers have disconnected. Vargas now Razor disconnected after the first corner. Danny picks up the fastest lap, and I wanted to say there, off the line, Stealthy got a bit of a bad start. He was eaten up and by the Williams of Fish, but surprisingly, he's the one that's dropped back instead. So the two drivers taking faster sectors now.
With Fish and Stealthy for the second place.
So two drivers already out. Everybody with the wing open. This is going to be super laggy if your PC is a little bit potato as they go in one big clump towards the braking zone. Surely someone's going to be caught out. Not really, no. But this is going to be a huge swarm now for the lead of the race. Stealthy at the moment is the one leading this pack. As Big Asuga's gone very wide.
Oh, Paluca's out.
Who? Oh, Paluca's out. Already 3 drivers have disconnected. That just shows the level.
Razor crashed, I think. Razor
No,
crashed.
I don't think Razor crashed. You can't crash on the run into turn 1 unless you turn in early or something and get like a specific angle. You don't crash there.
But probably they all just gonna.
He didn't even make the first corner.
They need to stop talking so people are gonna lag.
Oh, if they're rooting for a certain driver, then rooting for them in chat ain't gonna help. Yeah. And Fish has taken the lead of the race, so Big Asuga lining up Stealthy for a move. Big Asuga pulls back in. Big Asuga is lining up the overtake, and Fish Noob has kept the lead of the race. Has he? Yes, he has. He keeps it ahead. He keeps it on the track, and Stealthy takes back the lead of the New Zealand Grand Prix. Danny now with the fastest lap. Well, not the fastest lap, formerly the fastest lap, fastest sector 2. Fish now currently with the fastest lap, and it's all one big hive here. For the lead of the race, Danny takes back the lead of the race, and Fish Noob, he's hit the inside wall. Oh no, Fish Noob's dropped down to 8th place, and it's about to be 9th as Baz comes around. Oh, Fish Noob, he turned probably too early into turn 1.
Now he is raw fish. He was fresh fish, and now he's raw because he's on 8th.
He's raw fish. Well,
probably.
And Paluca said he crashed. We have confirmation from Paluca that it wasn't a disconnect, it was in fact a crash. So a very unfortunate start to Paluca's race, and he won't make it to lap 4. This is a very tight battle as well, I must say. The top 6 drivers...
How did Danny get here?
I don't know, but the top 6 drivers all 1 second, but that's going to grow now as AMW slides around. But look at this, 5 drivers all within 4/10 of each other. Look at this.
In the F2 race yesterday, Danny got a chance to win the race.
Don't I ever catch you saying that the racing in SLG is not close, because it certainly is. Basque with the fastest lap, and Danny trying to go on the inside, round the outside. He's switching lines. Has Danny taken the lead of the race? If it's on the leaderboard, it counts. Has Danny taken it? Yes, he has. Danny's taken the lead. Danny's been Stealthy. Danny takes the lead of the New Zealand Grand Prix. What a moment for him and for Alfa Romeo. But the critical thing now is to keep calm. Don't overthink it. Just drive and go. And he will have to be performing at his absolute best. He's on the soft tyres and Stealthy is on the medium, so that could be a little bit of an explanation. And there's also a big fuel gap, as the AlphaTauri S104 sliding around a lot there. And I think S104, he did a pit start on the start of that formation lap, so 60% fuel mandatory for him when you do the pit start setting. Bask keeps the fastest lap. Fishnoob did set the fastest second sector. He needs to try and make a comeback now up to this big midfield that's starting to split up. And you can see Fishnoob now feeding at the back of where this train begins. And Danny is pulling a little bit of a gap to Stealthy. Oh, as Danny slides the rear a little bit. He's sliding the rear a little bit. Basket Tech, purple sectors. So, Bask with the fastest lap so far as Danny, I think he's lost the lead of the race now to Stealthy. He's taken it back. Stealthy has taken it back. And he continues to hold it through the rest of the chicane. And as they go through now, Basket Tech and Fishnoob trading fastest sector 2 to Bigger Suga slides around there. As they all come through here, there were definitely some hard scrapes on the wall. Wow. Surprised how they managed to keep their front wings on, considering how weak they can be on some of these cars. So, a lot of anticipation building around now. Stealthy leading from Barley, so it's a Haas 1-2. Danny, Fishnoob, Basket Tech, Big AMW. The two AlphaTauris fighting as well. Fishnoob fighting his way back onto the podium. It's a very, very good comeback from Fishnoob, especially to where the situation started from where he dropped back. And so 15 drivers left, 3 already out. So here we go, Stealthy still leading, and that someone's driving an endurance car on the track. Someone's driving an endurance car on the track. Who's that?
What is it called? There's an endurance car on the track.
Who's that? Lemon. It's Lemon. It's Lemon.
Me. That's not the safety car.
It's someone called Lemon.
The safety car is black.
It's Lemon. It's Lemon.
No.
Abandon. It's crazy how some people don't know. And it's a leader. It's Fish. Fish takes the lead. Fish takes the lead of the race. Fish, in dominant fashion, he went from 7th and down by seconds. He made up those seconds and he takes the lead of the race. What a comeback from Fishnoob. That can only be applauded. Oh, in so many ways. And the two Haases there fighting. Danny's in a battle with the two Ferraris as well. The field starting to split out, but that will be nursed by the DRS. And if you don't have it, well, my friend, you are losing out tons at the moment. There's Barley Pepe going tooth and nail with his teammate Stealthy. Stealthy, the current championship leader by 5 points. And the championship can change a lot in just a couple of laps, as we've seen previously in not only this season, but the 2 previous seasons. It's never over until it's over. They start lap 10 now, 15 laps, with 14 racing laps to go. And Ward pits. What happened to Ward? He's doing his stop.
Going on to the medium tyres.
Yeah. So Wart's done his stop. Fish and Fish is making a gap. If he can get rid of that DRS advantage, as Fish goes very wide, is he going to get a bump? Oh, and he's been slowed down a lot. He's been slowed down a lot. Just when everything seems so good for him.
1-2, no team orders.
Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to make that comeback drive a second time. We hope he can, but wow. That is tough luck for Fish at the moment, who, just as he was about to pull out of the DRS, drops back to P7 and 3 seconds behind the Haases, who lead 1 second. And Is Fish out of the race?
Fish is slowing down.
No.
Danny's also
Fish has
pitting
slowed
as well.
down. What's happened to Fish? Danny pits.
He had a penalty.
Fish slowed down. Something happened to Fish. He was probably serving a penalty because he got a red sector
he's
there. A
on the
lot of
mediums.
drivers. Danny pits, but a lot of drivers. And S104 purple sector 1.6 seconds off. And that little penalty incident puts Fish Noob 8 seconds off, and he's actually flying a fellow. S10 purple sector. Stealthy starting to pull away from Barley Pepe. So now...
Oh, Fish is trying to crash.
Fish, I don't think he's trying to do it on purpose, but it's clear he won't be able to make that comeback drive that he made previously. So, as I said before, tough luck for the Williams, as they're only on course to score, I believe, 4 points at the moment. Did Bigasuga get a penalty? Bigasuga got a penalty! Bigasuga got a penalty. He's going to be double overtaken and dropped down to 8th. Wow. Very, very bad for the Ferrari of Big. However, his teammate is fighting for the podium. He has to fight the AlphaTauri. S104 coming back with the purple sectors. He hasn't set a fastest lap yet, but he is back fighting with the Haas's. So now, as they go down the straight, is Barley going to try and move? Is S10 going to try and move? Surely now. He's got the wing open. He's deploying his tank of ERS. He sends it. He gets past Barley. And he now sets his sights on that race victory. Stealthy 2 wins this season. S10 2 wins this season. It's all boiling up now to see who is going to win this race. The only drivers that have won a race in this season so far, and it'll surely be an exciting ending to the race now as they push and push and push as hard as possible, and it won't be long now. It won't be long. Yeah, and also, if S10 wins this race, he gets a special league record. If S10 wins this race, he gets a special league record. And, yeah, that's it then. It's the record
Piovano's in the pits with the medium.
Piovano's in the pits. And out goes the McLaren.
Adita's in the pits.
Aditya in the pits. Was he already in the pit lane, or is this his second time?
I think it's the first time. Adita's gone onto the hard tyres.
Yeah. So if S104 wins this race, he gets the league record for most Grand Prix wins done by any driver, which would be 4. He's currently tied with Jezzy, Season 2 champion for AlphaTauri. On 3 AMW pits. AMW pits. And, well, it has to be a quick stop. And he's out. He's in and he's out. Jossi, from almost last on the grid, has made his way back up to 11th. I've just noticed. So he is on one hell of a comeback drive.
Adita's getting lapped.
Yeah, Adita is getting lapped. So Barley setting the fastest sector 2 at the moment. That's actually been traded a lot. But nobody's been able to take Fisher's fastest lap. Oh, Barley Pepe got a very good run out of the exit of the chicane, and without any DRS should be able to challenge Stealthy coming around into Sector 1 for lap 15. S10 sets the fastest lap. He needs to keep up the pace to be able to stay in that DRS, because if he loses the DRS and the Haas's rocket away, it's game over for S104. So it's getting interesting now for Stealthy and Barley. S104 surely now is going to be in that DRS window that he needs to be in. Barley Pepe trying to take the lead of the race. The Haasers don't have DRS. S104 has DRS, and he's trying to move round the outside on Barley Pepe. The outside can become the inside for him, but he's not been able to move ahead. But for him, he is there. He is where he needs to be. He just needs to get on with it and go. And this is what I talked about earlier in the race. If you're in the fight for the lead or in an intense situation as Barley pits.
Barley's in the pits.
Barley pits. And as I was going to say, in an intense moment like this, you need to stay calm. And actually, Barley pitting is very, very bad for S104. Because S10 was using Barley as a DRS guinea pig. And now that he's gone, it's just 1.5 seconds, so S10 won't get that DRS. ESN also pits. So this is looking very bad for S104, and it's looking like a third race win of the season for Stealthy and for Haas. But there's still 9 laps to go, so it's not over until it's over.
A lot of people haven't pitted yet.
Yeah, well, those tyres are going to be wearing out soon.
Everyone is going to have to pit, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, in F2 we have just crashes. So, yeah. Stealthy's also done a very good job of managing his tyres, I must say. And Stealthy pits. Stealthy pits. And S104 pits. Basketek stays out. I think, pits. No. Yeah, Stealthy and S10 pit. If Stealthy gets a bad pit, it could mean the lead of the race for S10, and no. If anything, Stealthy...
They both went on the soft tyres.
Fish, and Biggle pit. So now it's Bask who takes the lead of the race, and is Stealthy ahead of S10? Yes, he has. He's ahead, and by a big margin. And Domji... Domji's gone ahead of S10. But he still gets the DRS. But what about Stealthy? Stealthy is actually going side by side with his teammate Barley, is he? He's not going side by side, but he's catched up to his teammate Barley. And I think we could be very entertaining here as the rear wings open and close, and Stealthy homes in on his teammate. And could you imagine the spectacles if both Haasers crashed out? The current Constructors leaders and Drivers' Championship leaders. Basketek hasn't pit yet. He's got a 13-second gap. Second to fourth, all purple sector 2s. Barley takes the lead of the race. He's still ahead of his teammate Stealthy. Jossie pits and Danny pits. So that's Eason and Big fighting for one singular point. Big, who went from almost leading the race.
They're all trying to get Foster's lap it.
Yeah. Well, Stealthy and S10 both share.
This lap also.
Well, you're going to set the fastest lap if you're trying to go quickest anyway, so... I'd be surprised if one of the lower runners sets it. Maybe a cheeky stop to soft. Basketek has to box because he's just losing time and he has pit. Is it going to be a good stop for Basketek? Surely he pits for the softs now or something like that. Warts has moved into 4th place in this race, now 5th.
What is he doing?
Oh no. Leaderboard glitch. Alright, he's come pit. He's pit.
Basket went backwards, then he went forwards.
Bit of a pit lane kerfuffle. And he's ahead of, I think, Big and... That's AMW. Leaderboard needs to update. And Mads said I got flung. Did Mads mean to pit then? Because he said he got flung, so probably flung into the pit lane. Fish Noob is trying to take back that fastest lap that he had. And he started it off with a purple sector 1. He got bumped, yes, so he did get bumped into the pit lane. And Basketek got a long stop So the pit stop system in this game is a little bit RNG. You have to pray that you get a fast pit stop. And is Dom leading this race?
Dom leads.
No, he's not. He's not. Because he hasn't crossed the lap yet. The leaderboard's just decided to be a big buggy today. And already 5 laps left in the race. Stealthy drifts the dirt a little bit. And there's a small chance that Stealthy could win this race. Well, that a small chance that Barley could win this race. I think Stealthy's got the upper hand in this situation. But Barley, if he keeps his head cool, might be able to just scrape into it. But S10 is also there, and he's on the verge of a record, and on the verge of a win. And man's got a slowdown penalty. So there it goes past the Aston Martin of Jossie, and now the Alfa Romeo of Danny, who went from leading this race down to P14. I have never ever seen such a sad descent for a driver. Danny, who went from leading this race momentarily.
After the race, I have a podium game.
No, we don't do the podium game after the race. No point. Well, they're coming around. 4 laps to go. 3 drivers, all within good chance of winning this race. Something's happened to Dom. Dom pits. Dom comes into the pit lane. S104 purple sector 1. He's trying to take the lead from Stealthy. Luca just saying retire at this point. You're going to be P13. Might as well try and keep racing, if I'm honest. And S10, even though he got that purple sector, he's still behind both of the Haas's. Fish has taken back that fastest lap, so he needs to get a move on. And Basketech, could he take P4 from Fish Noob? We'll have to wait and see. It's about to be 3-lap shootout now between the Haas's, and I don't think S10 is in a shot of winning this race. I honestly don't think it's possible now for him. There's too much time in these later stages of the race. Stealthy goes wide onto the gravel. That's going to give Barley Pepe a little bit of an advantage now.
Still on track.
Someone on track. Oh, Earson gets a penalty.
At the final corner, but Basket is on P4.
Fish Noob now fighting I Love.
And the McLaren of I Love
running iPhone.
P5.
He's fighting iPhone for P5 in this race now.
The McLaren is fighting with the Williams.
The Williams.
Fish.
Here we go. It's going to be 2 laps to the finish once they cross the line. Safety car window closed, actually.
Yes, and there's no more safety cars.
Yeah, so it's safety car window closed. Because... Nah, you would think there'd be at least 1 safety car. You'd think that.
Yeah.
But no. Did someone pit?
Because this is a hard track.
I think someone pit, or it's just a name tag towards the back of the track there. Fish in sector 2. Sets that fastest sector. Keeps his fastest lap. I don't know if he improved it. If Stealthy got a 5-second slowdown penalty, it would be the end of his race. Any slowdown penalties for these top 3 runners, it's the end of their race. They're not winning. They're not coming back from that. Barley, if he wants to win this race and try and challenge for the Drivers' Championship, he's got to push as hard as possible. Stealthy, newly crowned IFRL champion, IFRL doing their final league race later tonight. They were a good league, and it's sad to see them go, but it paves the way for new Iron Leagues, and Stealthy will be crowned the final champion of IFRL as we move on to lap 24 out of 25, the penultimate lap of this New Zealand Grand Prix. Stealthy from Barley, S104, Basketech, Fish Noob with the fastest lap. I Love, Big, AMW, Earson, Piravana, Wart, Danny, Dom H, Jossie, Aditya, Luca, Vargas, and Razor. Those 3 guys all out. And Ethan apparently saved it. Big runs wide. Wow. Something's happened. And I haven't catched it. So Jossie here fighting Danny for P12 in this race. It's a three-way fight, actually, between Jossie Ward and Danny here for, believe it or not, P11. It's not even the battle for the points. It's just battle for P11. So,
there's no points.
It's no point fighting for this. If someone crashes out, then it's worth it. But Dom's also coming through. He's going to pick off all these positions. Nah, Chris won't win it. Wait! Barley! Barley got bumped to the chicane! Barley got bumped to the chicane! Last lap starts, and Barley gets bumped! He had to reverse to turn back round, and now Barley, who had a clean shot of winning this race, passed by his teammate and out of contention for the win. Oh no. That's not going to be good. There won't be any smiles from him on the podium. Wow. That's a very unfortunate incident, and it's a shame that on the penultimate lap it had to happen. But now Stealthy leading by 1.7 seconds. He's going to make this a three-way record now. 3 Grand Prix wins is the most anybody has ever achieved. Jazzy said it, 3 wins. Chris said it, 3 wins. And now Stealthy is going to win the 3rd race of the season and his 3rd win for Haas and Haas's 3rd win of the season. Stealthy rounds the final corner and he is going to win the New Zealand Grand Prix and makes it a 3-way tie for the record of most Grand Prix wins. S104 comes in 2nd, followed by Barley Pepe, who got bumped on the penultimate lap. Who's going to get this position? It's Basketek. Basketek gets the position from Fish Noob. Bigger Suga behind I Love. And something's happened to Danny. What's happened to Danny? Danny's out of fuel. Danny's out of fuel. He'll get the compensation point, but that's it. Wow, Danny will get 1 point for compensation.
Okay, Dom get P11.
Who's gonna win this one? War Thunder Mads and Dom. Oh, it's so close. It was way closer than that. Than what was shown on the leaderboard.
Donnie's out. Wait. Dita didn't finish. He was a lap down at Dita. Does that mean?
No, Danny didn't. Aditya will be P14, but Danny gets the compensation point. So.
Yeah.
Wow, what a race.